Hello and welcome everyone. This video is going to explain the fastest way to rank up during the ranked up event that's currently live on the Division 2. So I'm sure you're aware of what this is. If you're not, I did a video earlier explaining the entire event and everything that can be rewarded from it. Now what you might want to know is how can you rank up the fastest to get as many rewards as you can. Well, right now I suggest playing this week because the ranked up event is on for 2 weeks. But what they've done is if you go into the packed events timeline, they've allowed you to get the 2 times XP during these extended levels for the first time. They don't normally do this. This normally runs out at level 100 on the season track, but they're extending it this time where this will count towards your stretch goals as well. So right now for 1 week and 1 day, you got 2 times season XP, which is going to really boost the amount of season XP that you get in order to unlock more stretch goals. So playing this week is my first top tip. Then after that, a great way to get some season XP is going to be some projects. So you've got your dailies, you've got your weeklies, you've got your weekly shade requisition. There's some things in your projects which can just knock off some very, very quick season XP. So for example, weekly shade requisition, if we were just going to do that now, it's 2,400 XP for doing that. Let's go and donate all our resources and see how many stretch goals we can get for doing this on 2 times season XP. So we've now completed that project, and as we come out and go back into our stretch goals, you'll see that I've just done 2 levels in the matter of 10 seconds. So they're well worth doing, and if you have multiple characters, you can then do that across multiple characters. So if I had 4 characters, in a few minutes I could have, I don't know, 8 of these levels already done, just like that. Now once you've done projects, there is another way that you may be able to get some very easy XP depending on whether you've done this season's manhunt, because this season's manhunt rewards a lot of season XP for each of the stages that you do, and it's going to be ×2 right now as well. In fact, a lot of people that are active on the game, they didn't activate these scout missions this season. There's a new feature where you could keep them deactivated so that people that wanted to save the XP for the stretch goals, which is now, you can now activate them and get them done. So if you're a returning player, definitely go through your scout missions because it's going to give you very easy season XP. But once you've done projects, once you've done scout missions, what's the best way after that? Well, the best way is going to be priority objectives. Now, definitely if you're solo, this is going to be the best way for sure. I'm going to explain if you're in a group and you're working with friends, what is the best way then. But with priority objectives, why these are so good is because I just focus on missions and strongholds. Now, there is some math behind this. You can really make this super efficient depending on what XP is showing and what you want to decrypt, but I just stay casual myself. I just pick missions or I pick strongholds. Look at this. This stronghold right now, I get 1,353 XP for doing a DUA. It ain't going to take me long. We're going to go and do that in a few moments and see where we get on the stretch goal track. But what's great about missions and strongholds is you're going to be getting the priority objective season XP. But then every single mission on the map, like I'll click on Grand Washington Hotel, for example, and we'll select heroic. By completing this mission, I get season XP. So what that means is when I go and complete District Union Arena now, because it's a priority objective, I'm going to get the priority objective XP, and I'm also going to get the mission completion XP as well. So it kind of like doubles up on a priority objective, which is really good. And you don't have to do heroic. You can drop this down to a different difficulty and you'll get lower XP. You might also get lower XP on the priority objective, but you can do it at any difficulty that you're comfortable with is the best way to do it because you're trying to be efficient here. But yeah, priority objectives, missions, strongholds are probably going to be the best way to grind out these stretch goals and get all of your awards. And that's pretty much it. Now, if you're in a group and you're playing with friends, priority objectives only count for you, right? So you could kind of cycle priority objectives and work on yours and then work on your friends, just keep on going. That's a good way of doing it, but I find the best way, or one of the best ways to do priority objectives in a group is just to take advantage of missions that offer high seasonal XP anyway. So some of these missions include like Roosevelt Island. If I was to play Roosevelt Island this week with my squad mates and play it on heroic, every single completion is going to be 1,627. And obviously there's no priority objectives counted there, but everybody in the group is going to get that. And then on top of that, you could, if you've got the Brooklyn map, what I really like to farm is, kind of burnt myself out with this mission because how much I farmed it, but if we head over to Brooklyn and go to the army terminal mission, this mission is a gold mine for season XP. I think, oh, pressing the wrong button there. I think it is the mission that gives most XP. Look, a normal run is giving me 768. If I play this on heroic this week, I'm going to get 2,073 season XP for every completion. Obviously, this is double XP right now. Next week, this might change and go back to 1,000. Well, it will change. It'll be 1,000 next week. But this mission over and over doesn't take too long as well, 20 to 30 minutes. You can get it on sub 20 if you're really quick with your squad. But around 20 minutes when you're consistent, and you'll be this week getting over 2,000 season XP every single completion for your whole squad, which is pretty decent. Now, you might be asking as well, what is that 20% extra bonus there? The 20% bonus, you are going to get 10% bonus XP for having the seasonal modifiers on, and then also another 10% seasonal XP for owning the season track. So where these stretch goals are, if you own the premium version of this season track and you bought the season track, you'll get 10% bonus to your XP. So yeah, you got 20% XP in total if you have the seasonal modifiers on and you own the premium pass. Now I'm just going to show you how much one priority objective will get me. I've currently just done the weekly shade requisition, as you've seen. We've got 2 levels. I'm going to complete a quick DUA now, and we'll have a look at where it leaves us. And there we go. We just completed a DUA heroic, got the 1,330 season XP for the mission completion. But then on top of the priority objective completion as well, and we just completed some project also there. Let's have a look at where that leaves us on our season track. So there we go. You can see just by doing that one weekly shade requisition and one quick DUA heroic, I have done half of the stretch goal 10 track there very, very quickly. Less than 20 minutes work. So right now, there's some very easy levels to be gained. Just focus on what I've told you in this video, and you'll be able to grind out these over and over to get your ranked up caches and your prestige ranked up caches for the rewards. Now, if you're wondering how all these work and you want to know what's inside these caches and things like that, I did do a video earlier today. I'm going to link it down in the video description that explains this event in full. But that is the fastest way to farm it. I hope this video has been helpful. If it has been, please do hit like, comment down below as well to offer us some further support. Subscribe for more content, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching this one, and take care.